What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the weekly dev stream. Excited to be here. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Friday. We've got kind of a chill stream today. Hey Matt, what's going on? Plan is to kind of take a look at our ever-increasing testing log and get some testing done. We've been hard at work at kind of pushing through some polish and some bugs and all kinds of things to get the build as good as it can be for both Indie Land, which is coming up on October 25th, and Early Access, which will be November 3rd. So we've got a couple dates we're shooting for here. Really excited for Indie Land, if you haven't heard, is an amazing event that's run by the Completionists, and they raise money for dementia research, and a bunch of indie games get showcased and get to kind of display their games. We're going to be in the midweek special, which will be October 25th, and I believe we're going on at 4 o'clock. So make sure to check it out. It's going to be a really fun time. We're really excited for that. And yeah, we're getting ready for Early Access. November 3rd, recently announced. We will be bringing the game to Early Access. So exciting stuff. We are working hard to get the game into good shape for that date. So today's going to be a part of that. We're going to do some testing, play around with some of the recent changes, make sure everything's good. And then I think if that doesn't take too long, we're going to jump in and maybe design a new dungeon. Do a little bit of dungeon designing. So should be a fun afternoon. We'll go ahead and we'll jump right in here. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. So before I even click to continue, I know one of the items on this list, we smoothed out the transition of the title screen. So before it was a little disjointed. When you clicked to continue, this screen, the splash screen, just kind of disappeared and the title screen appeared. This fades out now and the title screen kind of fades in, so, or the main menu, I should say. So we're going to take a look at that right now. Fade out logo, fade in menu. Okay. Pretty straightforward. Let's see how it looks. Okay, yeah. I mean, it's a very subtle thing. It goes very quick. Let me load it up again real quick here. Like butter. That's right. Okay, yeah, so just like a little subtle fade. It's real quick, but doesn't feel as like it's stuttering. So it's really nice. I don't think there's much to test there. It works. I'm considering that good. All right, the next one we have, for those that haven't been to a recent stream, we added in proximity bombs. Proximity bombs will blow up, or they'll only ignite when you touch them, and then they blow up after whatever amount of time you set on them. And we had a little bit, I don't know if I would call it a bug, just a bad feature where if you frog grapple through the bombs, they would not go off. So that's been fixed, and I believe even if they're triggered from a link, it should explode. Put that there. Have it make that appear. And you should see both of these ignite when I frog glove over to the other side here. Let's just test that real quick. Oh, well, if I can get around this button. So, yeah, there we go. Cool. Okay. So I think this will cause some chaos. Let's see. I'm like one space too far away, I think. Yeah, that's kind of cool. All right. Again, that's another minor change, so I'm going to call that one good. We'll close that out. Undo warning pop-up changes. Oh yeah. How do I test this one? This one's tough to test. It only pops up the first time you play the game. I think if I get rid of my player file here, that might do it. Let me try that. I gotta close the game first. Okay. Let's see if this works. Okay, I rebuilt my player file. It's a good sign. So when I go to build, we have a warning pop up. This is kind of a band-aid solution at the moment, but we have a warning pop up that tells you, hey, just so you know, you're going to lose your undo data if you playtest your dungeon. We're going to look into later being able to let that undo data persist, but for now we have a warning up. But before, the warning would kind of appear over here, and you had to hit OK, and then you had to go over and hit play again, and it was a little awkward. And we changed it so that now you can hit play directly from the pop-up. So let's see if it pops up. It doesn't. Okay. So there's something cached somewhere because I've already played the game. Let's see. It's not there. It's probably this Unity folder. Alright, let me try hiding that. I don't think I need to close for this. I'm just going to throw it to that folder. Okay, that didn't do it. Alright, well, I'll test that later. I think I need to uninstall and reinstall the game, so we're not going to worry about that right now. Let's see. Oh yeah, we had a weird bug. This happened back in July, so we moved this bug over because I think we felt like it was taken care of unintentionally. We had a bug where I was killed while teleporting, which resulted in me continuing to teleport but never reappearing. Huh. Okay, here's the video. Just watching this real quick. Okay. Whoa, okay. Hang on, let me see how that was done again. Teleported outside of the teleporter? Go back. I like got hit. Teleported out. Okay. So basically I activated, okay. I see how to reproduce this. Let's try it. So I just need a wall arrow. Teleport pad. Okay, died mid teleport and it worked. Let me set the player to 1 heart so we can just keep testing this over and over. Okay. Feel bad. Should we just make you invincible once the teleport animation starts to play? I kind of like that it can be interrupted because it's like you got to make sure you're safe before you can teleport. Kind of adds an extra layer. Seems a bit unfair. Well, you got to make sure you're safe before you go teleport. Arrow is actually firing too fast here. I need to... Let's go to 3. And yeah, I'm pretty sure you are invincible in the last half of the teleport animation. Kept getting hit with fireballs. Yeah, you gotta go take care of that statue. Okay, yeah, seems like... Trying to catch it like right in the middle. It's pretty close. Okay, yeah, I think this bug is fixed. I'll try one more time. Okay. Yeah, there were changes made. We did make it so that you're invincible in the second half of the teleport animation. You can just get hit when you first step on there. Alright, that bug seems to be gone. We'll keep an eye on it. And while teleporting... Okay. That was a duplicate, looks like. Frog tongue enhancements. Oh, okay. So... Looks like with the frog glove, it now it'll latch out faster, but when it grabs something, it goes back to being slow while it's dragging the object. Let's see how that feels. This will be fun. Do a handful of objects here. Yeah, it's barely noticeable, but you can see it slows down a little as it's grabbing the object. I think I like it. It kind of gives the object some weight. Now, there shouldn't be any changes to how you grapple. Okay. Seems good. Alright, seems good to me. Add a pulsing heart, animated. Oh yeah, okay, so we finally... So for the longest time, when you're damaged, we have a pulsing heart that plays. Right, so right here you see this pulsing heart, and it makes a little beep. And for the longest time, in multiplayer, it would just keep beeping like they weren't in sync, and it was kind of annoying. You'd have these beeps all over the place. So they are now in sync. So let me turn up my volume so I can hear this. All right, so player one's beeping. Nice. All right, player three. Cool. Let's test getting some hearts. Okay, so now if player one recovers health, still have the beep, it's still in unison, and then if I come back, nice. Cool. Looks good to me. Add victory jingle to dungeon complete screen. This one was up for a while. I'm pretty sure this one's still good. Okay. Then it goes quiet. So good. Now we are actually working on a jingle to add here, which is going to be really nice. Let's just let's give it a minute. Make sure music doesn't replay or anything weird. And basically a whole new end sequence. Yeah, this this current ending screen is actually placeholder. Matt's working on a really nice looking new one that's going to be in the game pretty soon. So that's exciting too. All right, seems good. I'm comfortable closing that one out for now until we get the new music in. Button prompt is getting covered by the room mask. Okay. So if you had a door here, the button would get cut off, telling you to open the door. So that's been fixed. Anything else have a prompt on it? That's good enough. All right, let's see. Yay. A little dancing bubble. It works. Oh, I didn't put text on that. Whoops. Okay, cool. Check that really quick. Nice. Okay. Good to go. Our little bubble boy. See if this undo bug is still here. Yeah, it's a weird one. You delete multiple rooms, it counts it as one undo. All right, that one's good. I'm gonna move that over. Tooltip for the move room button still needs to be updated, but right now it says keyboard shortcuts. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. So the move room button down here had a tooltip that told you to hit M, and hitting M didn't do anything, so fix that. M is for move objects. We're actually looking into a different button for this. It'll probably be like N. Hey Coco, what's up? How are you? Congrats on your PB. I was there for it. It was awesome. How's your Friday going? Very unexpected. Yeah, it was awesome. I was there. I saw when you got the triple hit on Agnaham. That was awesome. How's everyone here? We're good. I think it's just me and Matt. Just me and our artist hanging out right now. But we're good. We're just we're going through the backlog, doing some bug testing for the game. We're getting ready for we're doing an event called Indieland. So it's like a charity event, and then getting ready for early access, because we're trying to get the game out on November 3rd. So exciting stuff. Congrats again on the Kickstarter. Thank you. Yes. We were so excited. It was such an uphill battle. And yeah, thanks again for the stream and everything. That was so much fun. You built such a good dungeon. It was made with love. It was. Exactly. Alright, we have a bug to test here. When you hit an enemy with the sword, it would register multiple hits. So we got that fixed. Nice. Okay. Oh, Coco, I saw you've got a panel, or you're going to yeah, it's one of the live shows at TwitchCon, right? That's really exciting. Try hitting from an angle. Okay. They're expecting you to cook. You're gonna cook. I believe it. I'm gonna give myself more hearts here. Alright, seems fixed. I know it was those two enemies in particular. Trying to think if there's anything else we need to test with that. I think that's it. Doing some bug fixing today, yep. Yeah, we've got a backlog of bug fixes that I've been meaning to do some testing on, so trying to get everything nice and polished for Indieland and for the early access. Seems good. Alright, I'm happy with that one. I think I'm going to close that one out. We'll keep an eye on it. Okay, this one's really minor. The player one starting selector was off center when you open it in the menu, but only the first time. Yeah, it looks fixed to me for sure. So in the menu, when you clicked on starting locations for the first time, the player one selector would be like kind of off center. So fix that. Nice. Okay. Let me just... I don't think I looked at that menu yet, but let me just build a new dungeon and double check. Okay, so that one's fixed. Cool. Very minor thing, but easy enough. Oh yeah, this was kind of a big one. I'm glad this is fixed. We did some changes to how room transitions work. And in doing that, we accidentally made it so that a dark room is visible for like a split frame when you enter. And it gives you just enough time to like make out things that are in the room. You can see stuff. So let's see if that's fixed. Should be. Seems good. I'm gonna put something really stands out, like right there. We'll see if we see it. I don't see it. Not sure if you watched Loki season 1, but season 2 started yesterday and it's already awesome. Nice. Yeah, I watched the first season. I'm excited to check that out. That was a really good show. There's so many shows I need to catch up on because it's been like just been so busy. This game. Need to catch up on Stranger Things. Need to catch up on Castlevania. Alright, that seems good. Probably the best Disney Plus show. Nice, wow. Ahsoka was good too, but I'm not sure if you like Star Wars. Yeah, I love Star Wars. I've watched all the other shows. I watched Obi-Wan and I watched Boba Fett and Mandalorian. So I'm kind of waiting on Ahsoka. I haven't seen all the episodes of Clone Wars and Rebels, and everyone has told me that you need to watch those before you watch Ahsoka. So I've been kind of holding off. I might see if I can find like I think they have a list out there that's like, watch these episodes of Clone Wars and Rebels before you watch Ahsoka. So I might just do that. I'm just gonna like go in, watch those episodes, and then watch it. But either way, yeah, I'm excited for that one. Oh, you never watched those shows? Okay. So maybe it's fine then. Still enjoyed it? That's good. Yeah, everyone was saying it had a really good ending. So I always like when a show has like a cool like twist or whatever at the end. Okay, it said lip balms don't have an S after the number. We fixed that. We had a good suggestion, I forget who made it, that if you decrement below 0, it goes to 99. That'd actually be really helpful. They're definitely setting up the future for Star Wars movies and shows. Okay. That's cool. These bombs are gonna explode in 99 seconds. Anyway. Alright, I think that one's good. Does it show in containers? It does. How about tables? cool. I'm sold. This is good. Done. Disable Unity selector, build mode, inventory pops up. Oh, the poor wording on this one makes it sound like it's something that I made while I was on the show floor at PAX. Let me see. I think it's just it's related to that bug that we mentioned last time, but it's different. This one was like, if you use the keys to move around, the inventory would just pop open. Doesn't seem to be the case anymore, though. And yeah, the other bug was like if you had this open and you close the menu like that, I think it would pop open. Something like that. Do you remember, Matt? I think you saw it on the video, right? Well, either way, you can tell. It looks like when you click this, this actually disappears for a second before the menu closes. So I think that's new. Okay, that seems fixed. I'm gonna close it for now. Ooh, this is a long list. All right, this might be the stream. I don't know if we're gonna make a dungeon tonight. We'll see. Okay, can't decrement a stack of 9,999 gold. And if you decrement gold in a container, it will only decrement by 1 if you selected 100. Okay. This was fixed. I remember fixing this. Hi, y'all. Can't stay for long, but just want to drop by. Hey, Sanjay. Thanks for swinging by. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Oh, say again, my internet cut out. Do you remember what the bug was with the inventory being open? Was it just like if you had it like this and then closed it, it would pop up? It was something like that. I just don't remember. Excited for the masterful dungeon you'll be crafting for us. Yes. We'll see if we get to that. This list is a lot longer than I realized. So we might just be doing bugs tonight. We'll see. That's it? Okay. Yeah, it looks like when you click this now, it actually, you can tell for a split second this closes before the menu shifts away. So yeah, I think it's closed. Okay, cool. Okay, so I was looking at can't decrement a stack of 9,999. And if you decrement gold in a container, it only decrement by 1 if you select 100. Okay, so if you had a container, say a chest, and you had gold in it, and then you tried to decrement, go down by 1 if you select 1, but if you tried to select 100 and decrement, it would still go down by 1. So that is fixed. Oh yeah, and it now shows a 1 if there's only 1 in there, which is really helpful. And then the other one was that if you got to 9,999, it wouldn't let you decrement. I'm like pretty sure we fixed that. I remember testing it before. But let's find out. Because that's why we're here. Okay. Cool. It's working. Ooh. You can overflow it. That's interesting. Hold on a second. How much gold am I actually getting here? Is it 7 or is it... Okay. Bug or feature? Might be a feature. Let's see if you go back. Can you get to 9,000? No. So I'm fine with this, but it should go back to 9,999 if you go below 1. That was a weird one. And it was only when I added 1 gold to the stack. Oh no. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna make a note on the card. Alright, I'm going to move that back into dev in progress. And we'll move on. Everything else looks good there, though. Picking up a pile of gold with 9,999 causes you to non-stop pick up 9,999 gold. This was cool. Infinite money. That was a fun glitch. Let's, pretty sure that's fixed, but let's find out. Good. And then I think what the bug actually was if you went over 9,999. That's what made it. Why did that delete? I swapped this with that. Oh, because you can combine gold. But this is at max. Okay. So that's a minor bug. You shouldn't be able to add gold to a maxed out pile. I'll make a new bug for that. You can't move gold into this. Okay. Let's just make sure it didn't actually add. Okay. Make it rain. Actually, that would hurt. Oh, interesting. So maybe it's only when the gold's in a container. It's not letting me add to this stack anymore. What if I do a bigger amount? Huh. The bigger amount let me add that time. But I can't add the smaller amount. So I think it's doing something funky where it's like looking to see if it went up by 1 and not looking to see if it went up by 25 or 100. Let me make a note on the card here. Okay. But the bug we were looking at was picking up a stack of 9,999 gold before caused you to have infinite money. That is no longer the case. I think that bug is squashed. Okay, next one. You can hear arrows hit walls in other rooms. So we were here. There were a bunch of arrows firing in here. You would hear it in this room. Okay, you hear it for a second while they're kind of finishing up, and that's fine. But I don't hear that like constant tinging noise. All right, I think we're good on that one. Let me just check the notes on here. Verify this is a previously fired arrow hitting a wall. Oh, wait. Arrow trap gets activated. Oh. To clarify, this is a previously fired arrow hitting a wall after the player has left the room. An arrow trap that gets activated while in another room shouldn't fire. So I guess technically this is still a bug, but is it really a bug? Like, like the fact that you can hear that when you walk in here. I don't know. So if I had a room like this, here's a good situation to test. Super long room, and I walk in and I fire an arrow. You do hear it. Hang on, let me turn off the music. Think. Yeah, so you do hear arrows that were already fired. Is that a bug? Well, I am going to make a note here. Tested on stream on 10.6, and this is still an issue. I'm going to move it back to in progress, but we'll discuss. Would be nice if it didn't happen. Yeah, I think you're right, because it can cause some confusion if you are in this room and you suddenly hear, you know, like if I come in this room and I'm like dealing with a bunch of stuff down here. And yeah, all of a sudden I hear a dink, I'm gonna be like, wait, what? Someone firing at me? What's going on? So, yeah, probably worth fixing. Minor though, minor thing. Okay. Active room sometimes doesn't highlight in link mode. This is fixed. There was just a weird bug where these active rooms weren't highlighting. And it was mainly with old dungeons, so let's take a look. Some old dungeons. All the way down here. Go to Arcane Chambers. Yeah, that's working. Okay. I think that one's fine. We'll keep an eye on it if anything comes up. Stool doesn't reset when on spikes. Placing a stool on a spike trap will prevent it from being reset on room exit/enter. And Thomas said, apparently this was fixed at some point. I can't recreate it. Okay, let's see. All right, let's see what we got. So if I push this here, resets. If I push it here, resets. If I push it here, it's like on the edge, resets. I don't have a weapon. Here. Resets. Resets. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. Looks like it's fixed. Okay. I'm calling it closed. Click on an object, then scroll left using arrow keys, and the starting equipment submenu shows. We just tested that. That one's good. Arrow keys. Okay. Up and down blocks stay pressed down even after the flame enemy jumps off of them. Yeah, this one was a little weird because they go back up, but it's like there's a whole second where like the flame enemy is clearly off of the on-off block and the block is still down. So it was a little weird. Actually, I need some room to see here. Just like that. Okay. I'll wait till it gets to the edge here. There we go. Okay, yeah, that looks good. It's a little awkward. He got a little stuck, but you know what? That happens. Like, that's fine. It's like, how dare you? Alright, let's guide him over here. Okay. Yeah, that seems good. try from up top. Poor flame, yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, hitting the slime boss into pits triggers multiple falling sounds. Yeah, this one's crazy. I think we noticed this on someone's stream. I don't remember if it was Coco or someone else, but we noticed the boss doing this. Oh, I need to trigger him. Shoot. Dang it. That should be fine. No, stay back there. Okay, cool. Yep, it only played the sound once. Now, let's see what happens when the slime is smaller. The smaller slimes fall in the pit. Should do the same thing. Or when I fall in the pit. Alright, I need to damage him, but not push him in the pit until it's small. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, one might fall. Okay, a little awkward. This one got over the pit, and that one fell through the floor, but alright. Yeah, he's gonna die before we can get him in the pit. Yeah. Okay, but even for those two slimes, it only played one sound effect, so that's cool. So it seems like this was applied to enemies too. Nope, never mind. Okay, that sounds fine though. Okay, I think this one's good. I'm calling it. Okay, add a lip balm under objects add a lip balm as a bomb variant. So we have tested the heck out of lip balms already. They're here, they work, they're beautiful, and they're fun. You can create really cool chain reactions. Okay, almost done. Alright, and all just to kill this slime. Maybe. I love this game. This is the best game ever made. It's so good. I could watch this on repeat all day. All right. Anyway. Lip Balm is a really cool addition. Really excited to see how players use it because this has not been in a playtest that we have done. So we haven't seen how the community will use this item. So I'm very excited for early access to see what people will do. Dungeon title sequence. Okay, so when you start a dungeon from Browse Dungeons. I'm awake, yeah. It'll now do a little intro for the dungeon. So when I go to Buried Delves and hit play, you'll see the name of the dungeon pop up. And then we have a little pinhole transition for the character. It's very nice. And the camera kind of focuses the player in the center and then moves once the dungeon actually starts. So yeah, what happens if you add players while that's going on? Okay, it kind of cuts out. That's fine, honestly. Yeah, there's a little bit of weirdness with the camera, but like it fixes itself, so probably we should make it so you just can't add players during that time frame. That'd be a nice little small bug to add to the backlog. Yeah. I'm gonna make a small bug for that. Disable ability to add players during the dungeon intro sequence. Okay. And you can't move during that time either. So anything you try to do is canceled. Yeah, seems good. We can, I guess we should test it with like, should do actual tests here. We should test really long names and stuff. So let's throw a bunch of W's up. Right. That's a bug that we still need to fix too. Let me make sure I make a bug for that because I don't know if we have one. Dungeon save text box. Text will overflow certain amount of text. Okay. right, so let's check it out. We gotta give it a minute. It takes a little bit to upload. There it is. It didn't populate new dungeons yet, but I see it here. Oh yeah, and I think long titles and descriptions get cut off in are cut off in the dungeon preview window of browse dungeons. Okay. Trying to document all these bugs. All right, let's see what happens with the intro sequence. Okay, it worked. Was that the right amount of W's? I don't know. Let's let's go back to our dungeon and this last W is going to be an O. So yeah, it's definitely cutting off the title and description, so I did make note of that. Gotta fix that. Okay, so it is cutting off the title. I'm gonna make a separate bug for that because it's pretty specific. Full title is cut off from dungeon intro sequence text if the title Okay. Maybe we need to reduce the amount of characters allowed in the title. Maybe, or, I mean, if we can make it work so that you can have a longer title, we should aim to, like, let players have the longest title. That, like, makes sense. So, yeah, maybe that means cutting it off at that point. Yeah, we can see. Probably, it probably does mean that. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13, 14, 15, 16. We allow 28 letters in the title right now. And I think I took a screenshot here. Yeah, it caught 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Huh. Is that an old screenshot? Hang on. What's going on here? Wait, it worked. Okay, I'm not crazy, right? It didn't work the other time, right? We definitely didn't see the O. Oh, you know what? Maybe the dungeon didn't actually update. I might have went in too soon. It looks like it is displaying the full title. Let me try with a better looking name. This really long dungeon that you will see when okay. So I think what I did, yeah, see how like all the info hasn't updated yet. Like it updated there, but it hasn't even updated the name here. So like it's still updating. I think we clicked play too soon. And I think the update sequence for mod.io runs on like a timer or something, and I think that's why sometimes you'll see dungeons upload really quick, sometimes it takes a little bit. Interesting. Or did it just not update the title on this screen? And maybe this screen is what it's pulling from for this title sequence. Huh. Alright, you know what? I'm going to give this a minute. Let's go test another bug. And then we'll come back and check if the name updated. Something funky's going on there for sure. Let's see, dungeon name appears. Not well for testing. Yep, okay. That one's good. The effect when placing items and... Wait. Oh yeah, we're not doing an effect when you place stuff in a spawner, so that's good. Proximity bomb, we've tested out a ton. I don't know if this card's done because we were going to make it ignite when you attack it, and I don't think that's in the game, so let me see. Yeah. So that one's not done. Tested on 10.6 stream. Ignite when attacked. Okay. If an enemy is moved into a chest, while holding an item, it will not be deleted. It puts a copy of the enemy in the chest, leaves the enemy where it was, and removes the item. Yeah, this was a weird one. So if you had a chest, and then you had an enemy that was holding something, and then you moved the enemy into the chest. Okay, previously, it would delete the item, but leave the enemy there. It was a weird thing. Now, this enemy won't have a key because we don't let things stack like that. All right, let's see. Okay. So yeah, definitely looks like that one's fixed. Okay. Text bug. If you click on the pencil icon, then close the options menu, typing will add to the text box. Okay, looks like it's working. If I go like... Okay, I think we're good. Let's make sure this one's good. Let's try to escape. Okay, cool. Seems good. Confetti at the end of the dungeon is real big. That's been fixed. We saw that. Batwing sound effects can be heard on repeat throughout dungeon after encountering one. Yeah, that was a weird one. Let's just play Buried Delves real quick. But I'm like 99% sure this is fixed because I remember playing it. I'm going to turn my volume up. Oh, I think you have to keep a bat alive, though. So, okay, we'll go in this next room. Not that. This one. Okay. So yeah, that was the bug. Was if an enemy like chased, if a bat chased you to the door, and then you walked into another room, you would keep hearing that flying noise. So yeah, that's fixed. It's another one we'll keep an eye on, but pretty sure that one's good. Alright, let's check back on our dungeon. Okay, so it did update, it just took a little bit. That's fine. That's, you know, on mod.io's end. And let's see. So where do I go to? Ooh, that's interesting. It actually does expand down. It's awkward because characters have different sizes, right? So, like, we don't want to set the name of a dungeon too short. Like, the limit too short. I guess that's not bad, but it really, like, you don't have time to read that is the main problem. So, like, maybe the title sequence should be a little longer if you have a long name. Or I guess, yeah, maybe we should just shorten the names. I don't know. We can talk about it. Yeah. Be a good one to discuss at our next meeting. All right. But I think it's good. It works. So I'm going to close the card. Yeah, so that's all the bugs. The only one we didn't get to test was the undo warning pop-up changes. I'm trying to think what I could do here. Let me try something. I'm going to be crafty for a second. All right, let me see. I think the title sequence could be a little longer. Yeah, I think so. Give the player enough time to read what it's saying. Okay, I think if I exit the game, and then in here, if I move my Super Dungeon Designer folder into a folder called New Folder, it should think I'm brand new. Let's see. Taking a little bit to load. That's a good sign. It's trying to create files. Give OBS a second here to find the game. OBS does this sometimes, where it just decides it can't find something anymore. Let's give it a second. OBS, what the heck? Alright, hold on. Okay. Let me just do a window capture. Because for some reason it will not capture the game. Move this down. Come on. All right, there I am. Okay, so weird. Wait. What is happening? The stream is like blowing up. Why am I blurry? Why is nothing working? Delete this game capture. Oh my gosh. What the heck? OBS just decided to just not cooperate. Alright, hold on. Let me restart the game. Shut it down, party's over again. I bet you're restarting the game will do it. Yeah, that's so annoying. Okay, anyway. Okay, I didn't get the mod.io thing, so that's not great. Let's see. Build new. Dang it! Didn't work. Alright, well. I will have to test this one offline. I'll test it on a fresh computer. Let me fix that file really quick before I forget. Alright, because I will lose all my dungeons. There we go. All right, well, I think we're going to call it there. I underestimated how many bugs there were to test. Good news is we only found some minor things. There was nothing too crazy. So pretty happy moving all that stuff to done. And next week, we're going to build an awesome dungeon. Guaranteed. But yeah, I think we'll call it there. Really appreciate everyone hanging out. Matt, thanks for chatting. Appreciate it. Coco, thanks for swinging by if you're still there. Hope you have a fantastic weekend. Always great to see you. I will see you at the next stream. If anyone's watching this on YouTube, go check out Coco Confession. Fantastic streamer. Streams Link to the Past. Does speed runs. Just got a PB. Go check her out. All right. Well, thanks all. we're going to call it there. If you haven't wishlisted the game yet, there's a link down below. Our Kickstarter was just funded last week. Thank you so much again to our backers. We're going to be taking care of all of you really soon, looking into getting the backer surveys out and all that fun stuff. And the game is coming to early access on November 3rd. We've got Indie Land coming up. Indie Land is an awesome charity event run by The Completionist. We're going to be in the midweek special, which is October 25th. We'll be on at 4 o'clock, so make sure to come swing by. And if you want to join our Discord, there's a link down below. And yeah, we stream every Friday for our dev stream around 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Time. So feel free to check us out on Twitch. Thanks, everyone. I'm going to play us out with the trailer. And we'll check if anyone is streaming, but I don't think anyone's on to do a raid. So stick around for the raid if you want. I'll let you know if that's happening or not. All right, thanks all. Yeah, no raid tonight. Have a good night all. Thanks.